Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your Perkins Kreitzer Construction Lightning Round, in which we talk about a lot of things in a very short period of time. Thank you to Perkins Kreitzer Construction. They are the ones that make this possible. Now, we have told you they are a Class A general contractor. If you've got a building in mind, yes, they can build it, and yes, they'll do a great job with it, and yes, you'll love it. But we like to talk about some of the cool restaurant and retail businesses that they build out. And just yesterday, Ziggy's Coffee opened its very first Omaha locations. It was constructed by Perkins Kreitzer Construction. So it opened yesterday. The actual address is 5102 South 201st Street. So basically 201st and Q. 865 square foot, pretty much drive-through building. Now, Ziggy's is based in Denver. They have 101 locations in 20 states, including previously existing ones in Lincoln and Fairbury, Nebraska. So that's an example of what Perkins Kreitzer Construction does for us. They bring us cool businesses and cool restaurants. But for you, Omaha listeners who make decisions for businesses, if you need to build something, just go to p-cconstruction.com. That's p-cconstruction.com. All right. A lot of people have been asking, when is Wiener Schnitzel going to open? It's the California-based hot dog chain, very popular. Not a lot of locations outside of the West Coast, so Omaha will be one of the earlier cities to get it. They're going to the MH Landing development, which is northeast of 72nd and Grover, and they're going to be sharing a building with Salty Dog. Now, certificate of occupancy was expected to be granted for Salty Dog yesterday, and they're opening in December. Then the other part of the building is Wiener Schnitzel. It'll have a drive-through. I just poked my head. Actually, I didn't. I looked through the window yesterday because it was locked, and they were still doing a lot of interior build-out, but I'm told by the landlord that it's possible Wiener Schnitzel could open by the end of December. So not much further to wait. And I say that because we are buried with emails from Omaha listeners and subscribers. When's Wiener Schnitzel? Everyone's excited about this Wiener Schnitzel.
So are you saying that I should or should not get all the hot dogs for my annual New Year's Eve hot dog eating contest at Wiener Schnitzel, or should I go with a safer bet?
Well, if you have to order in advance, you might want a safer bet. But if you can wait till late December to order, then wait for Wiener Schnitzel.
We know they'll be fresh.
Let's talk about burgers. Charred Burger and Bar is going to open in the former Meatball space at 180th and Dodge. Trenton, there were two Meatball locations, the original Blackstone, 180th and Dodge. 180th and Dodge is going to be yet another Charred Burger and Bar location.
Yeah, that's fast because they just opened at Southport West.
Yeah.
And
they have a location in Lincoln now, too.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah, South Lincoln.
It's a good product. They got a good, hamburger salad, which is interesting.
Hope they're not expanding too fast.
I'd been over there, and I must not have turned my head to the right, but the fact that Panda Express just opened out on the other side of that shopping center, right in front of Cabela's.
I believe it was Thursday was their grand opening.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on in that area. Gambino's Pizza appears to be going into the former Lo Sole Mio banquet hall at 3020 South 32nd Ave. So the old Lo Sole Mio was on the east side of the street. The banquet hall was on the west side of the street. More recently, it was Ellie's Chinchorro, which is a Puerto Rican restaurant. Ellie's moved to North Downtown.
And it's good.
It is, yeah. So Gambino's going in there. Gambino's has 44 locations in Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska, and Oklahoma. They have Nebraska locations in Fremont, Kearney, and North Bend. So they've got this one coming to 32nd Avenue. They also have one that's getting close to opening in Gretna as well. Trenton, some people might want to own their own Jimmy John's building.
Yeah, it's interesting. We've got almost a lifelong client that is very active, Mitchell Brands, and they have given me the honor of representing them in the sale and disposition of 10 pieces of real estate that they go from about $300,000 to about $1.7 million, $1.8 million. And what's cool about these is they're what you call absolute triple net. So if there's business people, just people with money, if you want basically a no nonsense investment, mailbox money, where you don't have to have a property manager, I've got some great locations left. And what you get is you get some of them. You get the building and the land together. It's called fee simple. Good returns. We just lowered the price on 4 of them. And if you're out there and you want information on these investments, you get paid throughout the year, and they are great buildings because Jimmy John's will be there for a long time. And these are new 10-year leases. But if they ever should leave, it's a drive-through building, good locations. It can be a Starbucks. It can be a lot of different restaurants. And so give Trenton Magid a call at NAI NP Dodge.
All right. And with that, we have got more restaurant and retail news for you. Church's Texas Chicken plans to open a second Metro location at 2310 North 90th Street. This is where a former Godfather's Pizza was located. Well, they tore that Godfather's Pizza down. And when Church's starts building, it'll be a 1,700 square foot freestanding building with a drive-through. Church's currently operates at 168th and Maple area.
If you like this video, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And remember, Grow Omaha is not just media. This is a mission. We are trying to build up Omaha and make it an even better place. We can only do that with your help. Share this video with your friends, neighbors, and family.